Literally, all I did was uninstall my audio driver, which I don't know where that driver came from. I'm guessing it was probably installed in Windows by default. But yeah, going back to the default driver that I have on my system, I have now a lot less sound items in my menu, like a ton more. Like I don't have as many sound. I don't have as many sound items around. And yeah, it's okay, that's wow. This is going back to the basic driver that comes installed with Windows. I'm guessing that comes installed with Windows. So I don't know. It looked like I had a Realtek driver installed, and that's when all my issues popped up. Tis rather interesting, laddie. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of scratch my head with that one, because you would think that the Realtek driver was the best driver to have, but I'm just using the default. I'm guessing the default one that comes with Windows, and Bob's your fucking uncle and monkey. Everything works. Like, scratch my head. Like, seriously, everything works way better than it did before. I tried this driver booster, which I'd probably end up installing it anyway, because it sort of didn't really work. It just tried to update one driver, and it was a USB driver, and it wasn't a proper driver anyway. So that's probably going to get uninstalled. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just uninstall it now. On here. Install. Yeah, so that's it's kind of got me fucked. Install. I'm just going to uninstall that. Fuck that. I don't need it if it's going to cause me problems. Well, I don't think this was causing me problems anyway, but all I did, I removed the Realtek, I think it was a Realtek driver that was on there, and everything's working great. It's all beautiful. Yay, fucking wonderful. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, what the actual fuck? Yeah, wow. Yep. Wow. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. No, seriously, that is fucking stupid. Fucking ridiculous, cunt. Let me just configure some things. It's probably because my sound was configured wrong. It's just stereo, really. And yep, let me just check that works. That's fine. And it's just this. Yep, that's fine too. And that's all, folks. What the fuck? No, that's really got me scratching my head because of the way it's doing the shit it's doing. Wow. Well, motherfucker. Holy shit is all I have to say, because kind of left me with some yeah, so apparently on installing that dodgy driver that I had on there, it seemed to have corrected a few issues. I don't know how well it's going to go with correcting my game issues. We'll see. I've sorry, I'm itchy here at the moment. There we go. Fuck. Okay. Well, not a problem. Not a major issue. That's fine. I will now try again. So let's fire up something that normally lags in most cases. And actually, hold on a second. No, first thing. I just won't launch it yet. I'll first thing I'm going to do. Yeah, because that's I don't know. I had a Realtek driver on there. Whatever Realtek driver obviously was working with my system, or it appeared to be working anyway. But as soon as I uninstalled it, basically that's all I did. I uninstalled that, and I was having some problems with the sound panel freezing and everything else, and it was giving a bunch of other indicators about things that were there. And I mean, I know I have a relatively good motherboard, put it that way. So, you know, I mean, it's probably not going to be too bad in that respect. Wow. Just wow. I'm sorry, but all I did, and I think I'm using the default Windows driver anyway, so far the default Windows driver seems to be reacting better than the previous driver. Kind of curious. Yeah, my screen's still stuttering at the moment. No, but I was having some general sound issues anyway. So, let's see what happened. Just checking something. Yeah, I'm freezing, I can tell from the stream. Yeah, okay. So, definitely unplugging that other thing would probably help. So, I'm just going to quit out of that quickly. And then I'm going to unplug the other thing that I had unplugged before. And, I don't have to have it plugged in anyway, it's not essential. So I'm just see if leaving it plugged in would make a difference. Would make a difference since I figured out what was going on with the drivers, with the sound drivers and everything else. Because I couldn't even get Broadcaster to load. Actually, I've not installed Gamecaster because I don't really use Gamecaster. Broadcaster is probably the best piece of software I've come across so far for broadcasting myself. So let me try that again. Let me fire myself up again, and let's see how well that works. So, because I could see the lag, like I could see the lag straight away. I wasn't getting lag on my screen, but I was getting momentary lapses of lag on the stream. Now, I don't know why ultimately... well, I could sort of understand why maybe a hard drive blocker might affect the streaming ability, maybe, because it takes up the extra hardware resources or something like that. It's probably most likely related to that. So I've unplugged that, got rid of it, good. Bang bang, there we go. Now, let's see what happens. Yep, I'm moving normally. Okay, I'm looking at the stream right now. I'm looking at the stream on Chrome, and it looks normal. It's moving normally. So that did help a lot. But I was also having some sound issues. I couldn't get it to go to the right outputs. It wasn't doing anything properly, and it was just being a big pain in the ass when I was trying to do something. So I uninstalled the Realtek driver, which obviously... I don't know what's going on with that Realtek driver anyway. It's probably got some issues, maybe. Well, the driver that I had on there must have had issues, I guess. So, yep. That's interesting. Hold on, I'm just going to check something. Get that down a bit. Perfect! I do like it cold. Reasonably cold, yeah. Okay. Right. Loading story mode. Yep. Okay, so I'm not freezing on my screen. Yeah, I'm not. That's my point. I'm not freezing on my screen, so I can see that. Yeah, the lag's not too bad. See, I've as soon as I unplug that, ooh, there's a little bit of lag there. I don't know where that's so related though. Have I got VSync on? Yeah, that's the problem. No, VSync is off. Interesting. Oh well. So, what I might do is go back to the main screen. I might save my game again. It's possible the data got a bit corrupted, maybe. You never know. I have had, like, little lag issues here and there with... I don't know why, but... And then there's probably a Windows update that's balked something too. That always happens to me. It's like I get things just the way I want them, and it's like a Windows update fucks something in the arse. No, wrong room. Ah! Go in there. Yeah. So I'm just going to save my game. Yeah, it's rather interesting. What's the... There's a bit of screen tearing going on, I don't know why. That's interesting that there's a bit of screen tearing going on. Let's move to something else. No matter. See, the weird part is, as you saw before when I had those few items on plug. I mean, I did rearrange the plugs a bit to suit everything. Is it something that I've gotten plugged in, maybe? I mean, okay, I got a capture device. I use the capture device for GTA and stuff like that. I wouldn't think though that a capture device would have an ample effect on GTA 5 on the PC, or it shouldn't. Because I mean, I'm not really capturing it right now. That's not. I'm not really at this moment. I'm not anyway. It's sort of weird. There's these little bits of lag I can see, and that's kind of weird. As graphically, it's. Because I wasn't having any, like, you saw the, like, okay, I can play, say, for example, Left 4 Dead just fine. And a few other games, Doom, for example. Let me just out of curiosity. Use port. Let's see. Need help. Store page. What is that? I wouldn't think the requirements would have gone up. Let's see. Recommended. I'm way within the requirements for the recommended. over the minimum. Above the, and definitely above the recommended. So that's sort of got me perplexed as to why that's happening. Because kind of weird. So let's see. Let's go and have a look at the new Doom. So let's load that anyway. So Doom. What the fuck is it? Dreaming, I'm dreaming my life away. Because as you saw earlier, when I did it earlier, this is earlier on stream though, I actually played a bit of Doom and didn't have as many problems. Don't make fucking sense to me. What the fuck? Fucking bastards. 1982, enter. Alright, so let me see. Well, I'm over the minimum requirements for fucking Doom. And I'm looking at Doom and I'm thinking, okay, hold on a fucking second. Doom's, wow, okay, that's, oh, this is my point. Doom's a more intensive game. It seems to run better than fucking GTA, and that doesn't even, that makes absolutely no sense to me at all. Tis life, I guess. Guess it's luck of the draw with some games. Interesting that, isn't it? Now, saying that, I didn't have a problem with it before. Don't get why I'm having a problem now. I know what the requirements are for that. I know what the requirements, there are some of the requirements are for the new games. So this has got me a little bit fucked. And what the fuck is going on, you know? It's got controller support. Just fire this up and have a look and see if there's something in the settings that I missed. Because if it's got controller support, maybe it's something to do with the driver, a specific driver for it. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, baby. You never know. Never know, Joe. Is it doing it again? Oh no, it's alright. That's what it was. Because normally I can tell when it's having a problem rendering. Because my, I'll move and it'll be in slow-mo on my camera. So. Yeah, it's not in slow-mo. So that's definitely not lagging. Okay. Oh, as I said, I was having a sound issue with some reason. I couldn't get broadcast to load at all. I mean, I literally couldn't. It just wouldn't work. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck's going on? And then when I went into my sound options, because I uninstalled the Realtek driver, it fixed it. So, yeah, great. That's perfect that it actually fixed it and made it better. So. See, this is, like, I shouldn't be getting that turn lag and stuff, you know? Like, where the fuck did that come from? See what I mean? Where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? Honestly, where is that coming from? That just seems weird. Now, yes, okay, this is a more intensive game. You'll get no argument from me. But it just seems weird that, say, for example, Doom, which I know is much more heavy requirements, but Doom seems to, I don't know, Doom seems to run a bit smoother maybe, I don't know. It feels really laggy on my screen anyway when I'm doing stuff, or when I'm doing streaming anyway. I don't know, I mean, I should probably get a G-Sync monitor, but I can't really afford it at this point in time. When I have enough money, sure, but I mean, G-Sync monitors aren't cheap. That's the other side of it too, they're like $900. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. They're much cheaper. They're probably about $600 in, or $500 in America, but they're like $900 here. Yep, that's how much we pay. We pay a premium on all our fucking monitors, $700, $800, $900 in most cases. Like, that's, if you really, really want to put a price on that, that's how much. Even video cards, for example, something like you pay $600 in America for it, you'll pay like $1,200 here. So, yeah. They are like, I don't know, the pricing in Australia is fucking stupid. This is my point, or this is the thing that shits me. Like, I don't have a problem with people putting monetary value on things, but why does, just because we, and this is the truth, and just because we're at the arse end of the world, which, to a certain extent that is true, why the fuck, and please explain this to me, why the fuck do I have to get disadvantaged because I'm not towards America, or, you know, I'm not in that area? I mean, jeez, though, fucking Weezer, like, that feels a bit biased, to be honest. You know, like, I'm sorry, I don't consider America a bad country. They've brought some innovations, but most of the innovations when it comes to tech stuff has always been in Australia. I know this for a fact, because the percentage of stuff that's been invented, it's always gone over to America eventually. We've invented stuff, and then they've taken it to America, and they've tried to do other engineering on it, and they've added improvements. Now, I'm not criticising it. Well, I'm criticising some Americans because some Americans seem to have an arrogant attitude. And it's not all Americans that are that way. I don't think they are inherently that way, but some Americans, I feel, they're a little more arrogant than they should be. Some of them I've met, they're perfectly fine, and they're wonderful people, and they're great to talk to, and, you know, they're not up themselves. But there's a few of them that I have met that are actually quite up themselves. At the end.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world.
Look at this.
You can prevent her from opening the gate
like, what the
by
fuck?
disabling the tower
Look
induction
at that
filters.
shit. Seriously. I'm running around like a fucking mouse. Like a fucking Speedy Gonzales. What is this shit? Seriously, well, I'm not, you're not, well, you'll see it on the stream in a minute, but Jesus, look, I'm running around like this. I mean, it is not an open area, but still. La 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 la. I run around like Speedy Gonzales. La 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 la. Can you not see this shit? Seriously, I'm kind of annoyed. I'm really, like, what the fuck? This is my fucking point. I'm running around like Speedy fucking Gonzales. Does it look that way on the stream? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little bit laggy, but it's not overly laggy. And this fucking game is higher requirements than fucking GTA 5. The only thing I can think is GTA 5 is not really optimized for streaming.
Cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of the base, so it is recommended that...
I mean, look at this. You know, I'm fucking running around like a $2 fucking hooker. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. I mean, obviously, if I get good video cards, that's probably going to add to the situation. I'm not denying that, so, you know what, I'll do that. But I'd pick up some video cards by after casuals. Which, business has been a little slow. A little slow lately, so I really haven't had much opportunity. On top of that, I've got a PC that I want to sell, but the problem is that I'm having temperature issues with it. And I don't want to sell it if I know, because there's a reconditioned parts that I've used on it.
Activity is a frequent
If it's
occurrence
having
outside
positive
of the
temperature
base.
that I want to sell it to a client, I'm not going to be an asshole like that, because that's just mean. That's just fucking mean. It's not just mean, it's deceitful business. You're going to sell a client something that's going to fucking fall apart. The portal to hell has opened. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpity, jump. Just want to see if this actually works. No, that's actually pretty good. I mean, this environment doesn't look too bad. Actually, I'm quite impressed with how this looks. I do like this game and how it looks. I'm pretty impressed with that. So that actually that actually looks pretty good and pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed with the way that looks. So yeah. I mean, I am streaming across 3 different sites. That is a factor I should probably take into consideration. But I don't know. In most cases, yeah. It's kinda got me. What the fuck is going on here? Thank you very fucking much, motherfuckers. Kind of, yeah. I don't know, I just, between those 2 games, like, as I said, I'm getting a full-on good frame rate when I'm in the game. I mean, and it's not looking too bad on stream either. Consider that to GTA 5, which seems to have certain issues. I don't know what they've adjusted. They may have adjusted something on it, actually, to make it a bit more friendly to certain things or work with certain things, I guess. That's a possibility. I didn't think of that as being a possible cause and effect, maybe, but it could be. Let's have a quick look and see if any other games that I normally play are going to have any issues with this shit. I thought I installed this. That's right, I think I had to format. Please wait while we configure Windows Live Sign In Assistant ID. Oh my god, don't tell me I've got to put all the fucking details back in again. Okay, I just opened a can of worms, never mind. I'm gonna do that later, because I'm not gonna fucking bother trying to get that working right now. What happened? Yeah, with GTA 4, I think I had it linked. I have it linked to a local account, maybe. Let me have a look. Let me see, because I mean, I put it this way, I may have reset things. I think that's what happened. I don't know. Especially when you're in the IT industry, there's a lot of times you have to format your computer, and it gets frustrating having to do it all the fucking time. It really does. I mean, it gets fucking really, really frustrating. And did I create a fake? Yes, I did. I created an offline profile. I did indeed. Looks like I did, so it's okay. I must have created one. I don't really go online with this game anymore. I used to go online years ago, but I don't really bother going online anymore. I mean, I could try and link everything up again if I chose to. I actually want to see. I want to get an impression of whether the game's going to run better. Yes, I know I created an offline profile. fucking knew it. Yes, I did. I did indeed. I knew I created an. I knew it. I knew I created an offline profile. Yep. Figured I did. Whoa, there was a bit of lag there. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But oh well, no matter. Oh my god, that's laggy. I mean, mind you, I am streaming across 3 sites, so maybe that's part of the issue. So maybe I could probably honestly turn Facebook and maybe some of the... I don't know, maybe I'll turn off, I'll turn off YouTube, I don't know. Because I like broadcasting on YouTube sometimes. But I mean, YouTube's still on the beta stage anyway. So let me have a quick squeeze. Let's see what streams I can kill. I have YouTube going at the moment, so